3 minutes. Ah. Well, how about that? I'll let that go. I'll let that go. Oh, Lord help us. All right. It's all good. Sweet dreams. Oh, here comes the sun. Hallelujah. It's a beautiful 26 degrees here in East Tennessee. Lovely. Yeah, I'll turn it on. Yeah, like if I did it right now, though, it would go out probably. So, so yeah, once we get going, I'll hit everything. You should hear it all. You call, we haul salvage. Oh, David Hall, yes, sir. Oh, 30 seconds.
Hey, y'all, this is Gix Brooks, and you are listening to Rick's House. Everything you need to know about home improvement. Here comes Rick.
what speed do you want increased? Mm-hmm. Okay, so your audio higher. All right. Crank up. Let's kick this pig, shall we? There we go. You're up now, just below the red. So, can you hear me now? Good. All right.
I'll pull that out in just a second.
Let's see. Does that help any? Maybe if I
Did that
press,
help any, Miss
if I
Miss
press
Allen?
that button here.
And we're still playing with this thing, trying to figure it out, make it a little bit better. So we're doing our thing.
Oh, I'll hit all the buttons. See what happens. I don't know.
Okay, just hit all the buttons, brother. Just hit them all. That's all that matters. Just hit every one of them.
That thing lit up
Whatever it is, it don't matter. Just
look,
hit a button and let it slide.
it looks like a Christmas tree here.
You can hear me now?
She can hear you now.
It's low. Let me see if I can turn that up. It's the joys.
Who's in charge of this show?
Yeah, she can hear both of us now. She said it's just a little bit low.
Well,
So let's go with the microphone.
That's part of it, I'm sure. Yeah, don't gas your microphone too much because then you'll overmodulate coming to me, and then it'll sound like hoodoo.
Oh no, I'm not jacking I'm not jacking.
You're jacking
I'm
that
not jacking it
microphone.
up to you.
Oh, you're doing that microphone. Okay.
I'm doing the microphone here that goes to the feed.
The shin bone's connected to the knee bone. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone.
Now, how about that, Amy?
Well, she got to wait for the delay. Hank.
Can't tell any difference.
Got to wait for the delay. Hank.
All right. So, stuff still to work on.
Yes. No. Hey, I hear an echo now. What's that?
Now, is it buzzing?
And there's an echo.
Okay. All right, you need to mute that, Amy. Hey, it's amazing that we got that done. All right. So you'll have to put headphones on. All right. Mayday, Mayday, Red Rider. So I hear you good, and you can hear me good, and now the Facebook people can hear. So that's it's all good in the hood.
It's all good in the hood, bro. That's it.
So I knew we'd figure it out.
Yeah.
Until next week when I add the Rodecaster Pro.
Oh my.
Yeah. And then we'll be able to do other audio things that'll be fabulous.
Going to get creative, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I hear you a lot better too, by the way, Skip.
No, that's good. That's good. I got all kinds of things pushed up here, so let's hope that works. As long as we don't get no crazy noises or feedbacks, we're good.
Just mash buttons till something happens.
Is this one work? Is this one
All
work?
right, good. All right. Hey, Sevier County
Yeah.
and GP getting it done last night.
Holy cow.
How about the hometown boys?
Man, I tell you what, it was a party
And
here.
Alcoa, you got to give Alcoa credit. I know.
No, we don't.
I know.
No.
I know. That's kind of like talking about Thornhill. So we're in Alexander City, Alabama, this past week to see my buddy John and his family, and pull up. What kind of trash can did they have sitting at the corner of the driveway? GFL, baby.
That's awesome. That's so
Yes,
awesome.
sir. So I promptly took a picture and sent it to Dean. He said, and he texted back, "That boy." That's job security.
That's it. That's right. That's it.
So yeah, I hear that the radio station was rocking last night
Oh,
after
my.
the post game festivities.
I tell you what, if anybody did not listen to those games or was not at those games, you missed something big. You missed something huge for this county, for this area. I mean, when you've got 2 out of the 5 public high schools in Sevier County headed to Chattanooga next week on the Finley Stadium to play in their respective state championships. I mean, in football, it's unbelievable. The GP game was a close one, 23-20. Sevier County dismantled Halls in a bad way, 49-13. Doesn't that break your heart, being a Gibbs
It
Eagle?
does. Listen, when I was back in the day when I was playing and I went to Gibbs, I didn't care if we won a game as long as we beat Halls.
That's right. That's all matter of beating Halls. Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
my group never did it, but the group after us did.
There was so much yelling in here. I'm surprised they didn't hear us in Gatlinburg. Tell them, stop throwing the ball, run the ball, run the ball. So, burn the clock, run the ball. We were hot, man. And then the hoo-hoo and the hollering. Only thing that didn't happen was there was no champagne corks to pop. But this coming Friday night, there might be. We'll have to wait and see. We've got the Highlanders will play at 11 a.m. on Friday. They open up the festivities down there against Westview. And then Sevier County will play next Friday night, 7 p.m. in Chattanooga. And that'll be a rematch from last year. It'll be Page. Yet again, Page has now been there. This will be the 5th straight year Page has made the state championship. They lost the last 4. They go undefeated in the season, and they can't finish it up. So all those kids that started as freshmen have been to the state tournament every year and have lost every year so far. And we'll have both those games somehow, some way, some fashion here on the stations of the East Tennessee Radio. So.
That'll be awesome. You're a man of little sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, we've got basketball. We got Carson weekend. We're going to start high school basketball Tuesday night. I'll be at Eagleton Academy on Tuesday night with Pigeon Forge High School basketball over on WPFT 106.3. So, yeah, and then we're going to have to wait on Sevier County basketball because we got to get through football season before we can get to their basketball.
That's awesome.
season.
What's Carson Newman doing today?
Carson Newman's got, let's see, the women are hosting Catawba, a 1:45 pregame show from historic Frosty Hope Fieldhouse on the banks of Mossy Creek at Carson Newman. Andrew Rogers will have the call on that one. And then 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game, well, the men's game, they'll host Augusta from the Peach Belt Conference, and that'll be Adam Cavalier will have the call on that. So both those games from Mossy Creek.
Fantastic. As you can see, for those of you watching us on Facebook, good morning. Good to see you on the book face, as we call it. We are traveling and we're pretty comfortable. My bride, as you can see, you can actually see the Hussifer. Not my bride, but the cat. I don't call my wife the Hussifer.
God, I hope not.
You can see her sitting in her recliner with the cat perched in her position of power, overlooking her kingdom. She's already been outside and whipped every cat in the neighborhood. In the campground. Now we're at a campground this morning, so a couple things happen when we're at a campground, we'll try to do that on Saturdays. A, you don't hear the generator running. Excuse me. B, I don't have any power concerns. I don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. And like I said, we are at Farmers Branch RV Park in Minden, Louisiana, and we are in the little community of the Dixie Inn, which is just, I think I said that right. But anyway, just outside of Shreveport is where we are. And there is some seafood lives down here. I'm telling you. So I like their motto. It says "Country living on the edge of town." For those of y'all just looking at, so Farmers Branch RV Park gave us a nice magnet when we come in, so we can remember. Willie, that owns the park, is a retired contractor, And he also did log homes in Nashville for a number of years. And knows Permacheap, of course, our friend Evan and the team at Permacheap, great sponsors of this program. So he's used those products, very familiar with those. With the holidays going on, we hope to get Evan in today, but he had another event that he had to be to, but we got plenty of stuff to talk about. Now, Interstate 20 runs all the way across the states, all the way through Alabama and across Georgia, and I mean not Georgia, Alabama and Louisiana and Texas, and I don't know where it ends up, but anyway, they were working Skip on the roads, and I pulled in to get gas, and this is what happens. Everybody says, "You need a longer RV." Because our trailer, we're like 65 feet long with the truck and the trailer, and so on the way here, we got up and we were kind of in a hurry. We stayed in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, and that's our first time in the Cracker Barrel, wasn't it, Mom? Yeah, that was our first time staying at the Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel has spaces for you. We don't fit in the Cracker Barrel space. We're a little bit too long, but if they have a large enough parking enough, if you call the manager, and I did, and talked to him, and said, yeah, just go around back and just get out of the way, get as far away as you can. It's good to go. We like RV folks. And then you go in, you spend some money with them, and you do that. 6 o'clock, that's the noisiest place I've ever been in my life. They were setting up, which they were busy. They're open for breakfast, like I said. So people's in there, there's trucks coming through all during the night, and when the truck locks its air brakes on, it goes, so I'm hearing about every 30 minutes, and there's a parking lot across the street for a shopping center, and they were doing that there, and Amy was like, you hear all that noise? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty hard not to hear. And then right about 7 o'clock, here comes the weed blowers. And weed eaters, and I'm like, we got to get out of here. Now, I love Cracker Barrel. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say anything about it, but we won't be doing Cracker Barrel. However, I will say that we have been staying at some Walmarts, but some Walmarts they won't let you stay there. And it's funny to me. You'll call, and they're like, no, we don't allow overnight camping at this location. If you can get anybody to answer. Wow. I learned a trick on that. Maybe put it up, maybe not. So everybody doing it, so it'll change. Excuse me. That's awful, wasn't it? Wasn't it awful? It was just terrible.
That's like, hey, dangling the carrot. Here's your dog.
Dangling the carrot. And so anyway, we went to. Now I called today. We were just so tired. We decided, and they're so nice here at Farmers Branch. I mean, these folks are fantastic. Everything's simple, nothing complicated. You want to stay? All right, you can pay when you get here. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay another night? Let me look in the book. All right, no problem. Just comfortable. I've got so relaxed. And to tell you the truth, we don't travel like we did when we was young people, especially with my mobility issues. So I said, what do you think about staying another night? Mom said, yeah.
Yeah, real quickly. No pause.
She made some fish last night. Lord have mercy, with onions and the sweet peppers in it. And I don't know what else. She might spit in it for all I know, but it's delicious.
Good.
Put that extra love to it. And you know what I did, Skip?
What'd you do?
I took me some corn tortillas on the gas stove.
Oh, hey.
And put some cheese to it and made a taco.
Made taco. You okay to taco?
Yes.
Oh, my
Tres
goodness.
tacos.
Tres tacos, see?
Took me 3 hours.
No, God.
I just eat one at a time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't do 3 at a time. Oh my God.
So I can do that, but yeah, just super nice folks here, and we're just having a good time. And we're actually going to have Willie's. He's not here. His manager's here. He's up visiting his children. They grow up on you and get scattered all over the country.
Yeah. And
his are up in Oklahoma, so he's up there visiting them, but answering the phone and great to talk to. In addition to that, the before we take, after we take this next time out, when we come back, I'm gonna tell you about a couple of things. One is, we had what we thought was a catastrophe, and the good Lord said, "No, we ain't gonna let it be that bad." Thank you, Jesus. Tell you what happened on the road and how to be prepared a little bit for that. And honestly, I was not as prepared for this as I should have been, but it worked out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tell you about that. Scared the bejesus out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached immediately for my wallet and said, "Oh, this is going to hurt." Because I knew there was not enough in my wallet, which means I got to talk to Mama. She don't let you in her wallet easy.
No.
Not without telling you why you shouldn't have to be in her wallet.
That's right.
And what's sad is she's right. She's dying to say something over there. She just she's got Mama's got a little putback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's yeah.
So we're going to do
Smart
that,
lady.
and also this is for our ladies listening out there. I've been seeing this on my family handyman feed for some time in my tips section, and there are some folks losing their mind over floral foam.
Floral foam.
Floral foam.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that coming up. So we're going to tell you about the catastrophe, and then we're going to tell you that ended up not being a huge catastrophe, and we're going to thank some folks that helped us there, and then we're going to talk a little bit about floral foam when we come back. Listen, we appreciate you. See our sponsors: Top Septic, Knoxville Salvage, Old City Kitchens, Cozy Mountain Cabins, Anita up there in that part of the world taking care of you, and of course, Green for Life, GFL, and our friends at Permachine. Coming to you live from the Farmers Branch RV Park, Minden, Louisiana. Hang on, youngins. We'll be right back. Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show. Let me tell you about our newest sponsor, GFL.
All right.
That's Green for Life. If
We're
you're
out.
looking for that dumpster
We're
or
out.
that roll-off or that piece of equipment that's going to get that debris away from your job site, just
Okay.
keep things handy around and clean around that
Okay,
big business
good.
that you have. GFL wants to be your partner. They want to service you, and they want to take care of you. Locations in Knoxville and Morristown, and you can call them today at 865-475-7777.
Unless you might be able to.
865-475-7777. Dean Kings joins me today to tell us about a special offer for Rick's House listeners. Dean.
Yeah, Rick, if they mentioned that they've heard about us on your show or any kind of thing affiliated with your show, we're going to waive our delivery fee for any roll-off box.
And how much is that?
That's a $75 savings.
$75 savings right off the bat. So if you're looking for that dumpster or that open top roll-off, GFL is the company that's got them for you.
Yeah,
They wanna
I
take
gotta have
care
that
of you,
thing,
they wanna
yeah.
service you, and they do a great job for us. GFL, call them today, 865-475-7777, and mention that you heard them on Rick's House. Permachine Systems, protecting wood for a long, long time. Not only protecting
I don't know,
you define,
something in this
helping
phone
them reach
setting.
the
I don't know if we
working
can or
with log
not.
home people, and also working with homeowners. They have a store on Prosser Road in Knoxville at 1605 Prosser Road. That's 800-548-3554, or a store in Sevier, 1357 Dolly Parton Parkway, 865-774-3307. 865-774-3307. Let me tell you what you're going to learn from me. Things I didn't know about. How about the Woodsman line of smooth log caulk? The other day I was looking for something that matched wood trim. I only had two choices. Not with Permachine: pine, honey, tan, cedar tone, brown, and gray. E-wood, epoxy wood putty that really works. Putty that will harden and become just like the wood itself, maybe even better. If you're missing sections of your window sills, or frames, or furniture, or any wood structure, this is the product for you. But maybe it's something smaller. How about epoxy wood paste? Contact PCS today. Call Permachine assistance today. Toll free 800-548-3554 or at the Sevierville store 865-774-3307 and find out how to make wood better. Hey y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knox Trail Salvage and Old City Kitchen. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxtrailSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite. Located in the heart of East Tennessee, where they do full service plumbing and repairs, all clear plumbing. Will and Daniel, they know how to get the things right. From a broken water pipe to an emergency repair to a water line install, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Will. All Clear Plumbing, your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
On the first day of the holidays, my true love gave to me a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the second day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 2 I don't remembers and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the third day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 3 I forgots, 2 I don't remembers, and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery.
Make it a holiday they'll never forget with gifts from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, merry-making fun. Please play responsibly.
Come discover premium storage solutions and elevate your peace of mind at Highway 66 Climate and Mini Storage, Sevierville's premier facility between Home Depot and New BJ's Wholesale Club in Allensville Square Center, just off the Winfield Dunn Parkway. Sophisticated climate control units, reliable standard options, and secure indoor parking for RVs and boats, 24/7 surveillance, sheltered unloading bays, and a professional loading dock for trucks. Lock in your space today and snag 1 month free. Units are going fast. Call now or hop online. Store smart in the heart of the Smokies.
Big store-wide savings happening now at Foothills Furniture. For a limited time, get up to 50% off the entire store. All artwork and decor, 20% off. Select large canvas prints, 50% off when you ask in store. Plus, Pollywood Outdoor Furniture, up to 50% off and huge savings on living, dining, and bedroom sets. Up to 50% off. Don't forget closeout mattress sets, up to 30% off. It's all part of the Holiday Deals event only at Foothills Furniture on Newport Highway. Call 865-429-8400. That's 865-429-8400. Foothills Furniture, where great homes begin.
The Great Smoky Mountain Dance Theater, in conjunction with Elizabeth Williams School of Dance, returns to the stage to celebrate its 22nd annual performance of the Nutcracker. Come join us and celebrate the joy and wonder of the holiday season. Spectacular performances will be held at the Country Tonight Theater, Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. and Saturday the 13th at 2 p.m. For tickets, call 865-453-2003. That's 865-453-2003 or visit countrytonightpf.com.
Thinking real estate? 2025 is my 31st year in real estate. Call me, Terry Williams, RE/MAX Preferred Properties, 865-556-4111 or 392-5885.
Mix 105.5 is powered by the all-new Rocky Top Ford, now open in our state-of-the-art location with our same great staff at 850 Winfield Dunn Parkway between Wilderness of the Smokies and Chick-fil-A. Rocky Top Ford, your Smoky Mountain Ford headquarters.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, and let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT, Talk 106.3. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You're listening to Rick's House.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome back to Rick's House. Thanks for joining us on the program. Good to see you with us this morning. Coming to you live from Farmers Branch RV Park, Minden, Louisiana. Country living on the edge of town, and truly it is. I'm calling today if you're coming through this area. Stay with Willie and Marie and the gang down here. What a good job they do. Nice facility. Got beautiful showers and laundry facility and very, very reasonable. $45 a night. And that includes your power and everything.
And they've got a 4.9 rating.
Yes, they do. And they've got a bunch of reviews too.
Oh yeah, it's not just one or two. It's a bunch with a 4.9 stars on the map here.
That's strong.
That's strong. That is strong.
I'm glad you brought that up, Skip. I meant to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4.9. Yeah, buddy.
And that's it. Right there off Interstate 20 and Highway 79 in
Yes,
beautiful
sir.
Minden, Louisiana. And Interstate 20 goes all the way to New Mexico, and that's where she stops, just outside of Odessa, Texas. You cross the line, she runs into Interstate 10 and ends there.
Absolutely. And of course, Interstate 10 runs all the way to Florida.
All the way to LA.
And all the way to LA, baby.
California.
And I've been, not Lower Alabama.
No, yeah, not LA.
And Amy and I have been on both ends of it and all across the middle of it,
There you
except
go.
for the parts that we're going across now.
Getting on the air. Holy cow.
Sorry about that.
Boy.
Did you hear that ringy dingy?
Yes, I sure did. That was Bob from Walmart. No. Yeah, they're still calling me.
That's Taylor answered, please. Taylor, telling me calling.
Gosh, and now there's water running in the background. Sound like you were in the bathroom.
Did it really? You could hear that water running?
It sounded like you were in the bathroom.
Man, that microphone's strong, ain't it?
Leslie Nielsen, a naked gun. That's what it sounded like.
Wow.
I'm a little giddy. Sorry. It's a long night.
Pardon me while I take a small break. Almost worse than that cast iron skillet. She's going to get some grease popping over there in a minute.
Oh, Lord, help us.
I cannot believe that you can hear that.
Oh, yeah, that boom mic of yours is a hot bugger. It must be an omnidirectional or something. That thing is, wow. Yeah, there it goes again.
There it goes
There
again.
it goes again. There it goes. Sounds like Austin Powers when they unfroze it.
Notice my bride is unaffected that she's doing the toilet flush sound during the middle of the radio program.
No,
She's
that-
unaffected.
It sounded like Austin Powers when they unthawed him. He kept going to the back.
We just make our own sound effects around here. We just make our own. That's what we do.
Ears off here. Meow.
Taylor, if you're listening to me, you can't call me on my phone, but you can call 865-932-7449. 865-932-7449. And we don't know if we're going to be able to take a phone call. That's still left. We're working on that, so
Yeah.
we'll see. I got 3 phones. I might have to have another one. I don't know.
Oh, gee. They're all lined up
She's
across in
shaking
front
her
of
head.
you. Oh, my God.
So we get up and we are at the Cracker Barrel. And Amy and I we're early risers, but not early movers. Does that make Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Yes, you're like kind of like those folks that wake up, sit in bed for a little while, and then decide to get out of the bed. Yeah.
Right. Then you decide to get up and make a little coffee.
Yeah.
Then turn the news on and see what they're fussing about, which is usually something of the same thing. You don't have to watch the news once a week.
Yeah, you'll get it all.
Because it's the whole same thing unless there's a ball game or something. So we do that. So we get up and we got to get out of here. She said, I know. And I felt like I needed to get out of the way because they had the holiday meal line. They had a holiday, Cracker Barrel had a holiday deal where you get the turkey and fixings and all that kind of stuff. And this is the day before Thanksgiving. So we get up. Normally, she doesn't let me leave until I've checked all fluids, air pressure, tire pressure in her vehicle, truck, checked the trailer, which is a good procedure.
Yes, it is.
It's a very good procedure if you're on the road, especially if you're, truck drivers have to do it every day. It's kind of a pain, but it's worth it. So we just got up and took off. And we didn't even have fixed coffee, nothing. We just run the slides in and we're on the road. So we're going down the road and she stops and gets some coffee. We get back on the road. And we're thinking, well, we're not going to go very far, so we'll just go and then check it. Well, I'm running down the interstate, and she's ahead of me, which is good because we're on roads I've never been on before. I've been on Interstate 20, but I've never been on this part of it. So I don't know what's ahead. We use RV Life. They have a pro version that is for GPS for RVs and travel trailers, and it tells us things about steep grade that we don't want to be on, low hazards, tunnels, ferries, all those things that we can't do. So we have that, but also when it takes you off the road and she's ahead of me, she can tell me, hey, there's a big hill coming up, or hey, you need to slow down, there's a bad curve, or and so it's really helpful. So that I can, because when you're pulling something as long as ours is, you can't just stop it on the dime.
No.
It takes a while to get this thing stopped with the new trailer brakes and all. It really does. So that being said, we're running down the road and she's about 2 miles ahead of me. And all of a sudden I see this huge gray puff of smoke coming out of the back of my truck. And I'm like, oh no, I've lost the tire. That was my first, because there's dual tires on the trailer. And I'm thinking, I'm losing a tire on the truck or whatever. So I pull over on the shoulder. Nowhere to pull but the shoulder, which you hate to do anyway because it's got debris all over it. And so I'm doing that. And I get out. Wait till the traffic, of course, and get out, and I go all the way around the truck. Don't see nothing, don't see anything. And we've been on this road where, you know how the roads are when you get down in this part of the world. They're built on sand with a little clay thrown in there. And literally, I told Amy, I said, listen to this. So I'm in the car going, like that. But it sounds like this. Because I'm hitting them bumps.
Yes, sir.
It's bouncing me all over the place. So I get back in. I said, well, I don't see anything. So I put the truck in drive. And I start to take off. And I notice, hey, something's not right. And so I pull back over to the shoulder, put it up in park. And I'm sitting there. And I put it back in drive. It won't move.
No.
Won't move in reverse, won't move in first, second, third, or fourth. Of course, the overdrive's off because we're pulling.
Transmission.
I'm like, oh, Lord. Please, Lord Jesus, tell me I have not burnt the transmission up on this truck.
No.
Because before we left, we went all the way through the truck and had everything fixed. It's an old truck, but it don't have many miles on it. But it's ready. So I picked up the phone because it was a work day, and I picked up the phone and called Best One Tire. My buddy Paul runs that, for those of y'all that in Knoxville. It's on the corner of Amherst and Millbrook Pike. and he does all of our mechanic work there. And his lead technician's name's Scott. He's really good. And so I called Scott's cell phone and said, here's what's happened. What do you think? And he said, well, I hope you ain't burnt that transmission up. I said, me neither. I said, let me get out and look. So I popped the hood, and I see all this fluid in the back. And since I was sitting there, I see a bunch of red transmission fluid at the front of the truck on the pavement. So I'm thinking, that ain't good.
No.
So I popped the hood open, and as many of y'all know, I can tell you what you want to know about your house. I learn something every day. I can tell you how to remodel your kitchen. I can tell you, those things. But when it comes to automobiles, that's not my forte. I have to lean on others for that because I can't make that happen. So I popped the lid on the hood on the truck, and I'm just looking, and I look down on the side of the radiator, and there's 2 3/8-inch hoses there, and one of them is completely just dangling there loose, open, with 2 clamps on.
Oh wow!
So I told Scott, I tell him what I see. He said, send me a picture. So I clicked it and sent him a picture. This is a good thing about having a good shop or good septic service like Top Septic, or good trash service like GFL or Permachink or Knox Rail or whoever it may be. I got people I can call.
Yes.
And so he said, that's the line. He said, that's one of the lines to the transmission cooler on your radiator. So that transmission fluid comes out of the transmission, and it comes up and it goes through, not with the coolant, but on a separate part of the radiator, and it keeps the transmission from overheating when you're towing. So I told Amy, I said, just head for the first exit you can find. It's got an auto parts store because we're going to need stuff, and I don't know what it is. So she's like, well, there's a Napa up here. I'm like, okay. Because we got to have some. And so I called her back. I said, get as many quarts of automatic transmission fluid for a Dodge as they have. And get us some, I noticed that we needed some radiator fluid, some antifreeze 50/50, already pre-mixed, and get us some oil. And so I put that clamp back on and took a screwdriver that I had and tightened it down. Now, I knew it was not tight enough, but I tightened it as tight as I could get it, and I'm pretty strong. My legs don't work good, but my hands still do. So I showed it to Scott. He said, start putting transmission fluid in it. Well, you have to, in a Dodge, you have to put the emergency brake on, and you have to put it to neutral with it running to check it, or it won't read correctly.
That's correct.
So I do that. Start putting it in there, and I put 6 quarts in it, or 5 quarts in it, and it's reading on the stick right. Amy said, there's a Love's truck stop up here at this exit, and the TA truck stop across the street. And it was 5 miles. So I limped on down the shoulder on the rim, as Charlie Daniels says, with my hazard lights on. And folks, if you get behind somebody on the interstate and they're running 45 and their hazard lights are blinking, there's a reason they're running 45. They're not doing it so you can blow the horn at them. And yes, I did give hand signals.
I guarantee you did. Hello,
along
nice to see you.
with facial gestures. And like Chevy, I hope they could read lips.
I get to see you turning, looking out the window.
Miss Ruby, please pray for me. I lost my religion for just a little bit.
Oh Lord!
But you know, some idiot in a what's them things called, little Cooper?
Oh, a Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper
Mini
come back.
Cooper.
I'm like, idiot. Well, wish I could have opened the door and hit you in the side.
Yeah, you had to say it with a British accent, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was talking to him.
I bet you were.
And they just lucky I couldn't take both hands off the wheel, but for a short period of time. Because I do know some sign language. No moss. So I limp on down the shoulder and get over to the Love's truck stop, and they're like, "Man, we just do tires. We can't do that." The TA across the street probably do that. So here we go across the street. Get over to the TA, pull up till they got a full shop over there. And Amy's getting out, and the guy comes out, and she goes in and has the phone with her, and I explain to him, because I have to get out and get my horse out, as I call it, my walker.
Yes.
Which, that's a whole nother story we'll talk about at a later show. They don't build stuff like they're supposed to. They're supposed to hold 500 pounds, and I don't weigh neither that.
Yeah.
I got on the hill with it. It like to laid me on my forehead.
No.
Oh, yeah, I was mad at that. That happened in Alabama. Now, one leg's shorter than the other, and I got to kind of hold it up as I'm walking along. Amy said, "Well, you's on a steep hill."
Amy, honey, you got to start taking video.
Skip said, "Honey, you got to start taking video, Amy." She said it happened so quick she wasn't prepared. Yeah, we was on a steep hill, and I thought I was going to end up at the bottom.
Whee!
Skint up. So anyway, so we get up there, and Eugene comes out. Eugene said, "Let's take a look at that." I said, "I appreciate it." So I showed him what I needed done, and I didn't have, what I needed was a small ratchet or a screwdriver with a ratchet. Not ratchet, a screwdriver with a socket on the end.
Yeah.
These little clamps. Well, I told him on the phone what it was. He brought the right size out because he already knew. So I had tightened it with a screwdriver, and the flathead, whoever invented the flathead screwdriver ought to be smacked. You can't tighten nothing with a flathead screwdriver.
No, because it wants to strip it.
It does.
Yes, it does.
So he comes out there with that socket on the end of that screwdriver, and it makes about 2 complete revelations. Tightens all my hoses down.
Sweet.
He said, "That radiator's about to fall out." And I said, "Well, no wonder." He said, "I'll be right back." And he goes in there and gets a wrench and comes out and tightens that all down.
Look at that.
Puts transmission fluid in it. He said, "Let's check that oil." I said, "Well, we might as well."
While we're here.
While we're here.
Yeah.
Looks like you need a little radiator fluid. I got that too.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he took really good care of me. And I asked him, I said, are you from here? He said, "Yeah, born and raised." And there was a guy come in a truck that was arguing with him. His name was Bob. And he was arguing with the girl there and the other guy in the shop. And Eugene reached up from underneath the truck lid and said, "No, that ain't what she told you. She told you to go around the building and come in bay 3, dummy." And I'm like, "Oh, Lord, we're going to see a fight right here in a minute." Now, Eugene's a big old boy.
Oh, my goodness.
He said, "No, she didn't. She did not tell me this."
No. Oh.
He said, "Go around there, come in bay 3 like she said." I'm like, "Oh, Lord."
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, while that was going on, Amy said, "You hungry?" I said, "Yeah." She said, looks like they got a pretty good restaurant in here. Let's go in there and see what we can find." So I hear her on the phone, because we're still on the phone, going, "You want the buttermilk chicken, hand-breaded chicken sandwich or a cheeseburger?"
I want a Diablo sandwich. No.
That's right. I need a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper. Make it quick. I'm in a hurry. But I'm going to tell you something now. They hand breaded it and fried it right there. What I'm talking about. I mean, it was delicious.
So what you're telling us is if you have trouble on the highway with your camper, your RV, or whatnot, and you need tires, you're going to go to Lowe's. But you need any other type of mechanic, you're going to go to a TA.
Go to a TA,
There you
brother.
go. Okay.
So I told Eugene, I said, what we owe you? He said nothing.
Dude.
I said no. Amy said no. Well, Mama done went down in her pocketbook
Mm-hmm.
and had a wad of money there. I don't know what was in it. And it don't matter.
Because it's not yours.
And she handed it to me. Said, I'm not taking it. He said, he didn't know either. And she said, and you're not going to know. I said, okay.
That's my girl.
Nor did I see which secret pocket she had it hid in either. She could have went other places to get it. I don't know.
I don't know.
She's always got a 20 somewhere. So he said, I can't take it. And I said, yeah. She said, yeah, you're gonna take it. He didn't listen to me, but when he said he was gonna take it, he put it in his pocket.
He said, yes, ma'am.
That's what he did say. He said, yes, ma'am. So I want to shout out to Eugene and his buddy come out and help too. And then, of course, Chevy had to have a little attention.
Of course.
Husford just looked at him like, why are we here? Do I have to stay in this car all day again? And, of course, she took off, and we thought we'd lost her. She cost us about a half a day in Mississippi. She wasn't ready to leave the Walmart, the Cabela. She had things to do. There was a stray cat out there that needed whoop. And she's the one to whoop.
Oh, that's funny.
But what we didn't know is she'd crawled up underneath the vanity over the sink and down. And there's a hole there that's getting ready to be patched when I get where I can. And down it was on top of the black tank. Don't come get me if you can.
Taunting you.
Yeah, so you know what I did? We run the slides in, and I drove around the parking lot and hit every bump I could. And then I come back and stop. Made me get back there and there. I don't see her. Look inside, see if she's in there. No, let's go again. So after about 4 or 5 trips around the Cabela Bass Pro parking lot in somewhere in Alabama, excuse me, Mississippi, she finally decided it was time to come out.
Oh my God.
Because Amy looked at me and she said, well, we could leave her.
Oh no.
I said, I know we could. And if she don't come out, we're going to leave her. I said, but you know, if she falls out of there, she's dead.
Oh my goodness.
And then I said, and Amy said, I know. She said, I guess we'll just have to stay here till the hussy comes out.
Oh, she rules the house.
Yes, she does.
Oh my gosh.
So all you floral design people out there, the people somewhere are tore all to pieces that since its invention in 1954, floral foam has become the mainstay for professional and hobbyist florists alike. According to a 2019 study by the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology in Australia, 2/3 of the 1,200 global florists surveyed utilized the green stuff. Now, you know what I'm talking about, that green block of foam.
Yes, yeah.
That they put down in the vase.
Yeah.
To put water in there and poke holes in it to stick flowers in it.
Yes.
Okay, my wife was a florist.
I hear
Lay it
her.
on me, Mama.
No, there's Oasis.
There's Oasis.
That is for fresh flowers.
That's for fresh flowers.
The foam.
The foam.
The foam is for silk flowers.
The foam
Like
is
they
for
use on
silk
grapes.
flowers. That's green.
Like they use on grapes.
Like they use on grapes.
We can hear her loud
Them
and
people
clear.
ain't worried about it killing them. They're already gone.
The Oasis disintegrates.
Yeah, the Oasis disintegrates, but the green stuff, The foam does not. Floral foam is terrible for the environment. As the floral blog Kosh explains, floral foam is not biodegradable and will not break down in a landfill. It's like a mattress. Bloom College says floral foam blocks will eventually pollute our oceans, calling one block of floral foam equal to 10 plastic bags. Additionally, the styling tool contains many known carcinogens like formaldehyde, carbon black, and barium sulfates. That sounds like something I don't want to know about. As per Bloom College, while the extremely small quantities of these substances found in single blocks are not harmful in small doses, long-term exposure could cause side effects. So there are several alternatives now. Chicken wire. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Flower frogs. Oh, I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make it up. Flower frogs were originally a tool for the Japanese art of flower arranging, known as akebana. In recent years, they gained global popularity thanks to their reusable materials and elegant design. Ooh. Ooh. To use them, first anchor them to the bottom of your vase or flower pot with florist clay. Then stick the flower stems onto frogs' pins that will keep them in place and open them to drink more water.
Wait.
Water vials and wood.
Woo-woo. Woo-woo.
Mouse. Boy, that was country. Oh, yes. Sand, pebbles, marbles, wood shreds, willows, and twigs are excellent. You can see me out there on my horse with one leg bent up and the other leg bent sideways trying to pick up twigs with my whomper. You know what a whomper is, don't you? That's what we get. Amy gets them for me off Temu.
Oh, Temu.
Got the painters on the end. You know, I'm good with it too.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm going to tell you something, Skip. She won't let me have one. I've begged for years. Last night when I was watching Bigfoot. And Jeff Moldren was on there. Of course, Jeff passed. He's a Bigfoot researcher. The creator of Bug Assault.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that Uzi-looking plastic toy gun that shoots salt and kills bugs?
Yes.
I want one.
You won't?
But she won't let me have one.
No?
She said, no. I said, you could have one, but you want to shoot it in the house. She said. Well, that's where the bugs bother you. I don't care about them bugs outside.
No.
She said, that puts salt all over the floor. I said, it's better than getting bit by a big old skeeter.
That's it. That's it.
Willie down here at Farmers Branch RV Park on his Facebook page, we became friends. He's got a mosquito with an alligator's head on it.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Welcome to Louisiana.
That's awesome.
So, yes. So, stay away from that foam. It's bad for you.
Oh, my God. Did you hear about that fire at that Temu factory in Japan?
No, was it a tiny fire?
No. It was a total loss, $54.33.
Oh, Lord, that ain't right, but that's funny. I don't care who you are.
That's right.
So the sun has risen here in beautiful Linden, Louisiana.
Good grief. Yeah, it's here too.
It's hiding behind clouds. 50-year mortgages.
Yes. Is that happening? I heard about it coming. Is it really going to happen?
It says it's been proposed.
Okay, proposed. Okay.
I mean, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. You probably won't make it anyway.
That's right. You'll never make your lesson.
How long can you finance that car for? 12 years.
Oh my gosh. Is it really going to come to that? I hope not.
You know,
these interest rates need to go back down. The Fed needs to do something. This is crazy for home buyers.
Lord help us.
Golly.
So good stuff on the program.
Well, that's like we had my mother-in-law's house. My mother-in-law's been living with us now since July of 24. We got her house. Her house was all fixed up because there was some work done to it shortly prior. And she sold it. She sold it, did well on it. And the folks that bought it from California, they went in and redone the whole thing again to their liking. And then they put it back on the market. They spent all this money updating some stuff that they didn't like, redid some things that they thought were useful to them, sold the house again, but didn't make any money on it really for all the work they did. So they pretty much went in the hole. And like we've talked about before, you put a house on the market for sale, don't go doing all this and all that because the folks coming in are going to change it anyway.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. I mean, crazy stuff happens.
Everybody wants to do their own thing.
Yes.
They used to tell us in real estate school, just be neutral because they're going to change it anyway. There's a very lovely and talented Mrs. Allen. I don't know if she's getting ready to chop. What are you making, Mother? Loaded hash browns for breakfast this morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 7:29 in beautiful Louisiana.
I took my leftover mashed potatoes from Thanksgiving and made potato pancakes yesterday. Yum.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, baby.
You don't like that, there's something wrong with you.
That's right.
Scott from the Family Handyman says that the number one way that DIY people injure themselves is by not using the proper safety equipment.
Well, yeah, I would bet.
Hard hats, glasses, gloves, etc. Reckon?
Yeah, if you're using anything, a hammer, a saw, any tool, if you're underneath anything, you better have some safety goggles on or safety glasses at least to protect your eyes because all kinds of garbage can fall into your eye.
I have a good friend back home, and he manages a window and vinyl siding company, and we worked together for many years. Lives in Tellico Village. He shall remain nameless. And when he was younger, he was working on a framing crew, and he didn't have glasses. He didn't have safety glasses on. Of course, none of us did back in the day unless it was sunglasses. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Men are men,
But we are stupid.
Yep.
And he was driving a 16-penny nail, and he hit it with a framing hammer, and it turned back and stuck into his eye and blinded him.
Oh, gosh.
In one eye.
Oh. Ow. Oh.
Now, had he had on even sunglasses, if he had had on safety glasses, that would have never happened.
No, it would have ricocheted.
Exactly. So, it's important, and it's something we don't take time to do. We really don't.
We don't.
No, we don't take time to do it. It's, and you should.
Yes.
Man, make sure that ladder's propped up properly against the house. Don't just slap it up there and end up falling. I want to give a shout out to Wes and Rob and the team at McKeever RV in Athens, or excuse me, Sweetwater. But Wes was telling me that he fell 16 feet off the ladder and hit flat of his back.
Oh, goodness, no.
Now, he's a young man.
Yeah, knocked the wind out.
He was able to recover.
Yeah.
But it took a long time. If I fell 16 feet, after I quit bouncing like a Super Bowl, I'd be done.
That's it. If I fell 16 feet, somebody's going to call Blaylock and bring Crane over. Because
you got Crane backing up. Boop, boop, boop.
goodness.
So I understand it's a little brisk this morning in beautiful East Tennessee.
It is. Right now we're looking at 25 degrees here in Greater Kodak. It's gotten cooler since the sun came up. Imagine that. But it's supposed
25 hot ones. So.
supposed to get 50, so we hope so. Because thankfully all the Christmas lights are on outside. Now we got to do the inside.
Absolutely. We're going to be 70 today. Go ahead and hate me. But the only problem with this part of the world is, and folks are nice, food's fabulous. It is raining. Well, it rained this morning. It looks like it's getting ready to. I'm looking for an arc.
Well, it's going to pass because that system's moving from St. Louis northward. It's heavy snow. They've got some big snow issues,
Really?
St. Louis northward, yeah.
But we still have yet to escape the humidity.
Oh, the humidity, yeah.
Humidity, as your friend says.
Yes.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
And that is, we are in search of drier climate. Because that's what kills me.
Yeah.
Is humidity.
Humidity, I guarantee it.
So,
moisture, the
Mama
dampness.
don't like that humidity either.
No, it makes your hair fall down.
It does make her hair fall down.
No, it affects mine in a terrible way.
Yeah, she said it makes her arthritis.
Yes, it does. Old
At
Arthur.
our age, we have aches and pains.
You have old Arthur waking you up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it gets daylight enough, I'll spin the camera around and show you guys what we can see here. We're parked next to the bathhouse, which is always good if you need that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some permanent campers live here. Met some of those folks that choose to live the RV lifestyle, which is good.
Yeah.
We like it.
Yeah.
And there's no debt.
That's right. That's right. And why can't we wait till that day?
And in today's economy, that's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Now, if you had Skip's money,
no, gee.
you wouldn't have to worry about that.
He works hard for the money, Donna Summer. Well, Donna Summer says she works hard for the money, but
that's right.
He works hard for the money. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got to work hard to play hard.
So the big game today, in addition to all the other big games that are going on, Tennessee Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah, and the trash talking's heavy. Oh, my goodness. It's awful.
Is it?
Oh, the trash talking from Vandy. Well, somebody's going to have egg on their face. I'm not sure who it's going to be just yet. We'll see.
Amy, what time did you say the game was today? 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 here in Central.
Here you go.
I heard I read a quote from one of the Tennessee players who said when he visited Vanderbilt as a prospect, they had the Power Tea in their urinals. I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what I was told.
Yeah. Well,
that was on the news.
Yeah.
On the sports program. So
well, we visited Vandy when we were having our son going around checking out colleges for engineering program. We visited Vandy. Let's just say it was a short visit.
I got you.
It was a short visit. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's no. So they do not. There is a hatred there. I did see where their coach got a contract extension. I understand.
Yeah, he got a nice contract extension. Wow.
6 years and a big wad of money.
Big chunk of change. Somebody coughed up a bunch of money. Holy cow.
Oh, did I show you all on the book face? My bride got me a new cup because mine finally broke. It says, don't paint yourself into a corner unless you have snacks. Ace Hardware.
That's an awesome find. Awesome.
Isn't that a great find?
That's a great find.
It's like $1.
Way to go, Amy.
At the thrift store in Athens, Tennessee.
Back to you talking about ladders. You're talking about ladders. When you're using a ladder, make sure it's on level ground. If you're not on level ground, level that thing before you get on it. Don't try and lean it to keep it level because that's when accidents happen. So,
well, a rock is not a leveling tool or a piece of brick.
Oh.
In my older age, but you should use them in your younger age too. One is the ladder stabilizer that goes on one leg, and you can get them on for both legs, and it's adjustable so that you can level it. But there's also a ladder stabilizer that goes up at the top that looks like a big C.
Oh yeah.
And so it goes on the back side of it, so it gives you a wide, about a 3-foot base against the house.
Nice.
With padded rails on it so that you don't do that. And don't put it up on your gutters. That's the gutter's not intended to hold a ladder.
No, it's not. No.
Here comes the rain. Da 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 da. Here comes the rain. Oh yeah.
Well, I can hear
How about
it.
that for some entertainment?
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Can you hear the rain?
I can hear the rain hitting
it's
the
pouring.
roof. Holy cow.
Hey, Skip, by the way.
Yeah.
We went to Jackson and we messed around. We went to Jackson and it'll never be found. Oh, we did go to Jackson.
Yes, you did.
And we went to something that was really neat that we enjoyed. Went through Selma.
Yes,
Alabama.
Selma, Alabama.
A lot of history there.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
A lot of history in Selma. And I did have someone try to sell me a flash drive in the parking lot of the gas station. I thought I'd just gotten off the cruise ship.
Oh no.
Man, that's a flash drive right here. It's heavy.
Oh.
Okay. So the joys. Amy said you attract those kinds of people, do I? Every time we go somewhere, I can't even go in a store.
Oh goodness.
They think I work there. They think that Walmart has hired me as the handicapped person with his walker.
Oh no.
To assist. And you know what I do? Yes, ma'am, that's an aisle 3. Right hand side,
whether it is or not,
second shelf from the bottom.
She gonna come find you.
You gotta look real good.
Yeah, no, she gonna come find you, get all mad at you, hit you with her cane.
Well, you gotta have a little fun.
You do.
So I think we should take that next
Yeah,
time
let's
out.
say
I'll get a
we
little more coffee, and then we'll talk some more home improvement
Yes.
and talk a little bit more about travel. I would turn the camera around and show y'all, but there's nothing to look at but rain. And do you say pecan or pecan?
Pecan. A pecan.
They say pecan here.
No, that's something you use out on the boat when you're fishing. It's a pecan. It's a pecan.
Skip said a pecan, something you use out on the boat when you're fishing. I cannot confirm nor deny that a bathroom stop was required while waiting on the side of the interstate.
Oh.
And Amy said, let's just say that I was shameless.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a good thing that Dodge 2500 has big, tall, wide doors.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God. That's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't go for that 5-gallon bucket with the pool noodle on it.
And a roll of toilet paper on the handle.
Absolutely. I like that, Skip. You got the deal going on.
That's it. That's it. Or you can get that one that hooks on your trailer hitch. Yeah.
Poor Willie at Farmers Branch RV is probably going, Lord have mercy, what have I gotten myself into? Who are these people I've allowed in my park? Hey, but he gave me a magnet. Did you see it? I like magnets.
That magnet too.
Yeah, put them on my file cabinet.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. Farmers Branch RV Park.
We better
Country living on the edge of town.
We better take that time out because we got 2 of them left, so we need to get one of them
All
out.
right, let's take that time out. We come back. We'll jump back on the train. Did Brian try to call you or Taylor?
No, nobody's tried to call me that I'm aware of.
Okay. So if you guys are listening, I'm going to jump over on the book face and let them know that they can do that because I can't use my phones because I'm using them for broadcasting.
Ain't that something?
So it's all good.
All right.
Now you're listening to Rick's House. It's Saturday morning. Go Gatlinburg, Pittman. Go Sevier County.
That's right.
And Skip said go Alcoa.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Skip never
I
said
heard
those
him.
words.
Skip's live in Kodak. I'm live in Linden, Louisiana. Minden, Louisiana. There's hash browns on the stove in the RV. The news is on in the background. And the cat said that we could have some more coffee. We'll be right back, y'all. Hang on. This is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show. Let me tell you about our new sponsor, GFL. That's Green for Life. If you're looking for that dumpster or that roll-off or that piece of equipment that's going to get that debris away from your job site, just keep things handy around and clean around that big business that you have. GFL wants to be your partner. They want to service you, and they want to take care of you. Locations in Knoxville and Morristown, and you can call them today at 865-475-7777, 865-475-7777. Dean Keynes joins me today to tell us about a special offer for Rick's House listeners. Dean.
Yeah, Rick, if they mentioned that they've heard about us on your show or any kind of thing affiliated with your show, we're going to waive our delivery fee for any roll-off box.
And how much is that?
That's a $75 savings.
$75 savings right off the bat. So if you're looking for that dumpster or that open top roll-off, GFL is the company that's got them for you. They want to take care of you, they want to service you, and they do a great job for us. GFL, call them today, 865-475-7777, and mention that you heard them on Rick's House. Armor Cheek Systems, protecting wood for a long, long time. Not only protecting it, but beautifying it, helping it when it's decayed, working with log home people, and also working with homeowners. They have a store on Prosser Road in Knoxville at 1605 Prosser Road at 800-548-3554, or a store in Sevier, 1357 Dolly Parton Parkway, 865-774-3307. 865-774-3307. Let me tell you what you're going to learn from me. Things I didn't know about. How about the Woodsman line of smooth log caulk? The other day I was looking for something that matched wood trim. I only had two choices. Not with Permachi, pine, honey, tan, cedar tone, brown, and gray. E-wood, epoxy, wood putty, putty that really works. Putty that will harden and become just like the wood itself, maybe even better. If you're missing sections of your window sills, or frames, or furniture, or any wood structure, this is the product for you. But maybe it's something smaller. How about epoxy wood paste? Contact PCS today. Call Permachi Systems today. Toll free 800-548-3554 or at the Sevier Store 865-774-3307 and find out how to make wood better. Hey y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show on the road. Let me tell you about my friends at Knox Trail Salvage and Old City Kitchen. Joel Popper and the team there have been friends of this program for a long time, and they want to be your friend. Friends, they have got the best cabinets, the best products. You say, Rick, is it seconds? No, everything's first quality. They do have some seconds if you want to get a deal, but not on kitchens and not on about everything they have in the store. So trust me, they're part of our team. They want to be part of your team. And in this environment where building materials are going through the roof, they're going to have the best prices on the best products in Knoxville or anywhere in the surrounding area. Call them today. See them online. KnoxtrailSalvage.com, OldCityKitchens.com. A Rick's House favorite. Located in the heart of East Tennessee.
Brian's wanting me to do an Elvis impersonation, not today.
And repair.
And then he's asking how are gas prices
Will and
there.
Daniel, they know how to get the things right. From a broken water pipe to emergency repair to a water line installed, or maybe something that you never thought a plumber could do. Who do you call? You call All Clear Plumbing. Talk to Will. It's All Clear Plumbing. Your choice for plumbing. 865-443-7752.
Sevier County Emergency 911 urges you to stay safe and informed by signing up for Code Red. Code Red is a free service that keeps you prepared for any emergency, wherever you are. Code Red provides critical alerts about emergency events, evacuations, severe weather, and natural disasters. Receive notifications by phone, email, and text. Register now by texting Severe Alerts to 99411 or go to severecountytn.gov.
When you need to replace an engine or transmission,
shining
trust Rick
beautifully
Service
here,
Center on
but
the
it's still
Parkway
cold.
in Sevierville and Jasper Engines and
Got a
Transmission.
little wind
There's
out of
another
the
reason to choose
out of the
Jasper.
east.
It's their
So-
commitment to continuous improvement. Their investment in research and development, product updates, and remanufacturing process means Jasper provides the perfect product. Jasper Engines and Transmissions are available at Rick Service Center, 400 Parkway in Sevierville. Phone 865-453-2915.
Ron Jones
Your
says
next
good
auto repair appointment, Rick Service Center on the Parkway in Sevierville. When it comes to keeping your vehicles on the road, Napa Auto Parts at 726 Parkway in Sevierville has been there to help you keep the wheels rolling for decades. Save even more during Napa's Tool and Equipment Sale, November 3rd through November 30th. From outfitting your new workshop to adding the perfect tools and equipment to complete your collection. The team at Napa Auto Parts in Sevierville is ready to help during the Tools and Equipment Sale, November 3rd through the 30th at Napa Auto Parts on the Parkway in Sevierville.
Looking for a great deal on a new or used vehicle? Head to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport, Tennessee. Just a short drive from Sevierville on West Highway 2570. We've got over 100 pre-owned vehicles with a wide selection of makes and models, all at low prices. Plus, we're clearing out space for 2025 models. So now's the time to save big. Financing available for all credit types. Don't miss out. Come to Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newport today. Stinnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, West Highway 2570 Newport. Your next ride is waiting. This top of the hour is brought to you exclusively by Anakista.
Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen. Let me tell you about one of my favorite companies, Top Septic. If you need a new drain field, or maybe you're having a problem with your existing drain field, or maybe the septic tank just needs to be pumped, they are the folks that can handle it for you. They know what they're doing. They're an American-owned company run by a veteran who wants to give you the type of service that you're expecting. Top Septic. Call them today, 865-599-1690. 865-599-1690. Yeah. Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome on the Rick's House Radio Show on the road. Live from Farmers Branch RV Park in Minden, Louisiana. And we appreciate Willie and Marie having us here. If you're traveling, this is a fantastic place to stay. Wonderful, wonderful folks. Ron Jones, good to see you, brother, in there. I have got off of my email and back over to the book face so I can see the comments in there. Gas prices here. Last gas I bought was $2.34 a gallon.
Nice.
How we looking up there, Skip?
We're that or a little better depending on where you get it from.
Right.
You know, depending if you're up here at the Buc-ee's or if you're somewhere else.
Now in Mississippi, we were at a Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, Walmart gas. Yeah. Yeah. Walmart gas. Yeah, it's usually a better deal here too.
Well, and what they do down here, and I've never seen. Well, I have seen it before too. They have a curb that prevents. I can't get in there.
Oh.
I mean, if I catch it right and sit there for 2 days, I can pull up and gas up my truck, but I can't pull all the way through to get out the other side. So I have to pull to an outside pump I can back up.
Oh, wow.
Of course, most people don't realize that, you know, I have to back up. So then I have to use my words
Yes.
and my hand gestures.
I'm trying to get up. Get out of the way.
Bless.
Oh,
They
my
don't.
goodness. They don't know.
And of course, just so you know, traveling on the road is not any different than your house or your shop. It's kind of like cop guns. I have in my lifetime purchased 7,322,148 cop guns.
Still counting.
Still counting. Needed a pressure gauge for the tire the other day. Did I find it? No. So at the truck stop, we went in and Mama got one, a good one. Now I will say this. This is something I wanted to talk to you about as I learn more about things, as I remember things I was taught about in truck driving school when I went to truck driving school for a month, so I could get my CDL and so I could be familiar with driving a tractor trailer, although I'd driven them before on the farm for farm work, not for interstate work or anything like that, which is legal. And the folks at McKeever RV adjusted my hitch for me, my weight distribution hitch, because the difference in the truck I had and the truck that I have now, we had to add springs to the truck that I have now and have the springs re-arched over at Knoxville Spring. Because we couldn't add airbags to it, the airbags that raise and lower the bed of the truck, because our hitch for our gooseneck that was already put in there and welded was in the way. But to tell you the truth, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I ended up replacing the springs because that's a permanent solution. And it's interesting because I went to get some groceries and came back yesterday morning, I guess it was. And one of the folks in here that lives full time, Jeff, works for the city of Minden. And he lives in here full time, and he had a Toyota Tundra, which is a great truck. And he said that he had, when he purchased the truck, he knew it wouldn't pull his camper, so he had new springs and additional springs added, which is what I did on his truck. And we were talking about the cost versus, the airbags. And he said, this way I don't have to worry about just, it's ready. And so I'm glad that I did that. But after going across, and I shared a video on the book face that if y'all haven't seen it, go to either page. It's on the Rick's House Radio Show on the road page and on the Rick's House on the Rick Allen page. Of us on this, what they call a service road in Mississippi. It was an unpaved road, mostly mud, with some gravel that they were constructing alongside of the interstate. And folks, I'm telling you, it was in its very first stages. I mean, I'm talking about a driveway. Up and down hills, equipment on the sides, porta potties along the way. So we're going on this service road. There's Amy's in front of me. There's a tractor trailer in front of her. There's a tractor trailer behind me that got on after the bridges. But I think I told Skip last night when we were talking before the show, these tractor trailers, they detoured these people off the interstate. And, you got a tractor trailer that's coming up on a bridge that we're 8 feet wide and 11 foot 6 tall. So it's really important to know how wide and how tall your travel trailer is.
Yes.
So we come up on a bridge that has a 15,000 pound weight limit. And I'm talking about a bridge that looked like something out of Deliverance.
Oh, my.
Reminded me of Lay's Bridge up on Norris Lake in Washburn.
Wow.
And I know that we weigh 11,600 pounds. The guy across from me knows what he weighs, so we determine which one of us is going to go first because we both can't go at the same time. First of all, it's not wide enough. Second of all, that amount of weight of 2 trucks and 2 travel trailers could possibly collapse it. I mean, this was a bridge built in the 20s, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Metal, rusted. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get to the next one like that, it has a 15,000 pound weight limit, and there sits a tractor trailer because they've deterred him, and he's got probably 50 cars behind him because he can't move.
Oh no.
He can't cross the bridge. He weighs 60,000 pounds.
No.
And has a 15,000 pound weight limit. There's nowhere to turn, and there's 50 cars behind him, so he can't back up. I have no idea how he got up.
He may be still there.
I mean, he may be. I mean, literally, I'm sure he had to call the state patrol, and they had to call and back everybody up.
Wow.
To the first wide enough driveway for him to back that thing, gosh knows how far, and get turned around to get out of there.
That's an expensive
There was a
bill.
guy in one of those, I don't know who makes it. It's a Scion.
Yeah, it's a Toyota product that way down the
Okay,
line.
in a Scion. I'm on it's the paved road, and I mean, literally, I've got a tire on the white line and a tire on the double yellow line. I mean, I am taking the whole road, and I'm running 35 miles an hour because that was as safe as I could go and run.
Yep.
And this guy obviously was in a big hurry. He passes me on a double yellow line with a hill coming up. Yeah, he did. And there's a car coming, and I literally reached down, grabbed my trailer brakes, and manually put my trailer brakes on extra heavy with my brake to slow down enough so he could come in front of me and miss the car coming head on at him by less than 3 feet.
My goodness sakes alive.
And then continue down the road at 80 miles an hour. So, folks, be careful out there.
Yeah.
Because there are some people that should not have a license.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Boy, Skip, I wish you and everybody out there, I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Well, I'm telling you what, we can hear it.
Can you hear it cooking?
We can hear it cooking. Oh yeah.
Hash browns with peppers, and took uncured ham and cut it up in chunks. Gonna put some cheese on that, and there'll be a couple eggs over easy.
And
bust all that up.
And that's gonna be non-dairy cheese.
That's non-dairy cheese. That's right. Do what, Mama? Yeah, I'm getting excited. Oh, she said, who said anything about eggs? That means if you want eggs, you need to fix them yourself.
That's right. Oh no.
I was just allowing a subtle hint.
It's not been received.
It was received. It just wasn't acknowledged. It was acknowledged, but it did not compute.
Did not register.
So anyway.
Oh my God.
So we got that going on. But yeah, check that video out. It's pretty fun. Literally, if I'd have had my shotgun, I would have, and I could have stopped. I'd have rode my horse over in the woods and did a little squirrel hunting. We was in the woodsies, as my friend Clarence used to say. But yeah, having the right GPS is something that it saved me. And that route, when I'm on the interstate, and this is something that this is the point I was driving toward. When I noticed that the trailer was very bouncy, and when the trailer bounces, it throws stuff everywhere. Plus, it's hard on the truck. It's hard on the trailer. It's hard on me. And so I got to thinking about it. Thought, well, we've adjusted the weight distribution hitch. We've added the proper springs. It's level. What's the problem? Now, this is not just for travel trailer. Okay. This is also relates to a story when I was a young contractor. And I went and picked up a pallet of dimensional roofing. And with the forklift, they didn't slide it up over my wheels. They put it on the back. And it put all that weight on the back, which raised the center point between the trailer hitch and the truck. That will cause you to be all over the road if you have any speed whatsoever. So I got to thinking about, what else do I need to do to stabilize this as I'm traveling? So we stopped at another truck stop. And they had a tire shop. And there's some guys there. This was in Mississippi. And I went over. I said, guys, could y'all check the tire, my air pressure in my tires? Because we put 14-ply tires on the travel trailer, which means it has a thick sidewall and it's a lot safer. It calls for 8-ply. We put 14-ply on. Never go wrong by going heavier.
No.
Well, I said, what does the tire say it can hold? He said, it holds 110 pounds. Excuse me.
110 pounds.
Sorry about that. Welcome to Louisiana.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do that in your ear.
All right, I got another one.
But my compressor that I carry with me is not big enough. Amy.
Amy, we can hear that.
I have to
Whatever it
remind
is.
Mama she can't be playing Jeff Foxworth in the background.
Oh, Lord, help us all. Oh,
This
my.
mic is sensitive.
Oh, my goodness sakes alive.
So anyway, I can't put air in my tires if I want to, because the pressure, there's not enough pressure in the compressor to push it in there. I said, how much would you normally put in them? Because that's all they do all day long is deal with tractor trailer tires. And that's what these tires look like. They look like tractor trailer tires. They're just not as big around, but it's the same ply, ply basically, in relation to the size of the vehicle. So he said, well,
oh, there went the smoke detector.
Hey, our fire alarms work.
There's smoke detectors. God,
Smoke detectors.
That hurt my ears. Holy cow. Fan that rascal. Holy cow. Wow, that's ear piercing. Holy cow.
Is it really? It's 20 feet from me.
Wow. Oh.
And on goes the fan. So anyway,
yeah.
I said, how much is in them? He said 70 pounds. I said, what would you put in them? He said, normally we'd put 95 pounds in. I said, make it happen. So he put 95 pounds in each one of those tires. When I got back on it, and of course we paid him. I said, what does that cost? He said, whatever you want to give me.
Wow.
Once again, the chief woman in charge took care of that.
Yes, she did. Yes.
She went to another secret pocket somewhere that she wouldn't let me see.
In an undisclosed place, yeah.
In an undisclosed location.
That's it.
And paid the man. But I got on the interstate, and once the tires warmed up, made a huge, huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why that pre-trip planning is so important.
Yep.
It really is. It makes a huge difference. And it's just like today. If it continues to rain, we will not travel.
No.
Because it's not rained here in several days. And as my papa used to tell me, that the first rain brings all the oil and fluids that drip out of cars and trucks onto the pavement up to the surface, and it gets really, really slick.
Yeah.
And it's just not safe.
Yeah.
So we don't have very far to go to be in Texas, but I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Plus, there's ball game day.
Yeah.
That makes nachos. I have to eat them 6 ounces at a time. That's okay.
And you can go down that corner place and get your
Doing any of those kinds of things, it's important that the equipment that you're using, that everything is as it should be. Tire pressure is important. The relation between the trailer and the truck, all that's got to be level. You need to have your fluids. I added water to the fresh water tank because we wanted to use some water when we got to where we were going, and it's too much. It added too much weight to the trailer.
Yeah.
And that may have been what popped the hose off because it was loose for the transmission cooler. So I dumped it on the side of the road, which reminded me I needed to go to the restroom.
Waterfalls.
Kind of like that faucet she was running this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Yeah, and then it also
So Carbon Chink's got some good deals going on right now. If you're looking for those products, for all you log cabin people up there, they got some really good deals. Just go to Sevierville Storage, see them, tell them we sent you. Black Friday yesterday. Another reason we didn't travel. Didn't want to get in that mess. And I do have an order waiting at a Walmart in Texas. So we are going to see what the weather does to see how that goes. So important stuff on the program, Skip.
Yeah, indeed.
Tips and tricks along the way.
Well, yeah, and also if you're going to be traveling somewhere and it's parts you're not too familiar with, or even if you are familiar with, have an alternate route in case you run into a problem. Be prepared with an alternate route, a different road, a parallel road, something to that effect.
Well, I think that's important, and I really like this RV Life. $65 for the year. And what you do is you put in the size, weight, what tow vehicle you have, or if you have a Class A and you're driving that. Oh boy! Just unscrew it. Just take it down. There you go.
Put it under the couch cushion. No.
Yeah, I mean, and so it will show you routes that are safe for your vehicle. The biggest thing for me is tunnels, ferries, and steep grades. Steep grades will wear your brakes out in a heartbeat. And so I wanted to go down a two-lane highway or a 4-lane highway instead of the interstate because I make better time that way, and we'd really like to see the scenery as we're traveling. But I couldn't understand, it runs right beside Highway 20, and I couldn't understand why it was not approved through the GPS. Well, that was one of the roads they put us on for the detour because they had the interstate closed. I then understood why it was not an RV approved road. But it was take that route or sit on the interstate for 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
And that route was actually closed, but it was open for 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 miles that we had to do to go around the track. So that's important stuff. How many timeouts do we have left, sir?
We got one.
Just got one. Okay, we'll wait just a minute on that before we go to that.
Okay.
As we're moving, there are things that I have to be aware of when you take something that moves. But the same is true with your house. Your house moves.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you have a log home. Wood expands and contracts, and it expands and contracts at different rates because it's not, parts of that wood are sparse, parts of that wood are dense, which means they have different moisture contents, which means they are different. They're going to expand and contract at different rates. So just like we talked about before, if you utilize the weather, like a dear friend of mine who has a leaking window that was offered, his friend offered to help him with before he went on his travels. No names mentioned here. Total indemnity.
Oh, shoot.
But needless to say,
Yeah.
it's still leaking.
Yeah.
But on rainy and on cold days too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get whatever you want in terms of finding out about what's good and what's bad when you have those weather conditions. So when it's hot, things expand. You can look and see what needs to be caulked or what needs to be plugged or what needs foam insulation or those types of things. And as well as when it's cold and it contracts, or when it's raining and there's wind blowing. All those kinds of things are important times to check out the exterior of your house and the interior too, to find out if there's things you need to do. So maybe it's just a little tip that you can use. It's all good in the hood or in the holler, as my buddy Stan Johnson says. Here you go. Let's go ahead and take that last time out. When we come back, we'll jump on some more home improvement stuff. I can't believe the show's just about over.
I know.
We're live from Farmers Branch. If you're in this part of the world, they'll take care of you. Skip and I'll be right back. Hang on, young'uns. It's Rick's house. Hey, y'all, this is Rick Allen, host of Rick's House Home Improvement Radio Show. Let me tell you about our newest sponsor, GFL. That's green for life. If you're looking for that dumpster or that roll-off,
It's got to be playing because it's still doing subtitles
get that
on
debris
Facebook.
away from your job site, just keep things handy around and clean around that big business that you have. GFL wants to be your partner. They want to service you, and they want to take care of you. Locations in Knoxville and Morristown, and you can call them today at 865-475-7777, 865-475-7777. Dean Keys joins me today to tell us about a special offer for Rick's House listeners. Dean.
Yeah, Rick, if they mentioned that they've heard about us on your show or any kind of thing affiliated with your show, we're going to waive our delivery fee for any roll-off box.
And how much is that?
That's a $75 savings.
$75 savings right off the bat. So if you're looking for that dumpster or that
Do what?
top roll-off, GFL is the company that's got them for you. They want to take
Oh,
care
wow.
of you. They want to service you, and they do a great job for us.
That's awesome.
GFL, call them today, 865-475-7777, and mention that you heard them on Rick's House. Armor Chink Systems, protecting wood for a long,
Tell you,
long
radio
time. Not
still
only
works.
protecting it,
I mean,
beautifying it, helping it when it's decayed.
It still
working with
works.
log home people, and also
So
working
I don't know
with
how the
homeowners. They have a
newspaper
store on
here stays in
Prosser Road
business
Knoxville
because
at 1605 Prosser Road. That's 800.
because there's I mean, it's awful digging, but then nobody reads it.
1357 Dolly Parton Parkway, 865-774-3307. 865-774-3307. Let me tell you what you're going to learn. Things I didn't know about. How about the Woodsman line of smooth log caulk? The other day I was looking for something that matched wood trim. I only had two choices. Not with Permateam: pine, honey, tan, cedar tone, brown, and gray. E-wood, epoxy wood putty. Putty that really works. Putty that will harden and become just like the wood itself, maybe even better. If you're missing sections of your window sills or frames or furniture or any wood structure, this is the product for you. But maybe it's something smaller. How about epoxy wood paste? Contact PCS today. Call Carpentry Systems today. Toll free 800-548-3554 or at the Sevierville store 865-774-3307 and find out how to make wood better.
The Great Smoky Mountain Dance Theater, in conjunction with Elizabeth Williams School of Dance, returns to the stage to celebrate its 22nd annual performance of The Nutcracker. Come join us and celebrate the joy and wonder of the holiday season. Spectacular performances will be held at the Country Tonight Theater, Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. and Saturday the 13th at 2 p.m. For tickets, call 865-453-2003. That's 865-453-2003 or visit countrytonightpf.com.
2025, a time for new beginnings. Whether you want to buy a home or sell a home, call me. I can help. Terry Williams, 865-556-4111 or 392-5885.
WSEV-FM, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee's new mix, 105.5.
WPFT Talk 106.3, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Waking up between you and Mama every Saturday morning. Lord, it must be a big old bed. You are listening to Rick's House.
Good Saturday morning to you. Welcome back to Rick's House. Thanks for joining us on the program. In the final moments of the program here, you know, one of the things that we like to do when we're traveling, and we're coming to you live from Farmers Branch RV Park in Minden, Louisiana today. Don't know where we'll be next Saturday, but we'll see. So we'll let you know where we're at and what's going along, and hopefully get some more videos for you that we can put up on the book face as we're traveling down the road. But one of the ways we try to take a little bit more of a rural route, as long as it doesn't take us too far out of the mix. Because it's easier driving, and we really like to get a feel for the countryside, and sometimes there's really neat things. You'll find a good restaurant to stop in, or there'll be a antique shop to, as my papa would say, pilfer in. I said, Papa, pilfer means stealing. He said, not to me. He said, I felt like I stole it when I got that price on it. But one of the things that you'll see, especially if you're traveling up north, but you see it here too, is stars painted on barns.
Yes.
And the other thing that you'll also see is quilts.
Yes.
Painted on barns. So I got to thinking about that, and I did a little bit of research, and especially it really started in rural Pennsylvania, Ohio, and southern Ontario, and so forth and so on. Traditionally, the settlers, the early Americans in the 1700s, they painted their barns red. Do you ever wonder why everybody paints their barn red? I mean, have you ever thought of that?
You know, I've never thought of that, but yeah. Yeah. Either red or white. Yeah.
Yeah, either red or white. And so I got to thinking about that. So I done a little research. Chevy, he can't hear me. I don't know why I'm talking to him. He can't see my lips. He can't read them. He's watching television. So that means one of two or three things. He's either seen another animal on the TV, or he's seen someone with a ball. Any kind of ball. Doesn't matter what kind of thing. Or he's just being Chevy. he never used to bark at the television. He's 12 years old. He's deaf as a doorknob.
Oh.
And then one day he just happened to be laid. He's laid in front of the television his whole life. And one day he looked up and saw the television. It was like, hey, there's the television up there, the picture up there. And now I can't get him shut up. I can yell at him. It don't do no good. He don't hear me. I have to stomp the floor so he turns around so he can read my lips. Amy swears he can read lips. We have to spell in front of him, but he can't. Don't let him see your lips. Because if he sees you go G-O-G-O,
Yeah, I know something.
he's headed toward the door.
There you go.
See, he knows.
Oh no.
He must have saw the reflection in the window.
Yeah.
Read it in reverse.
Oh my God, this is too good. Oh my gosh.
Coffee, Rick.
Oh.
And on the back of my cup it says Dots Homestyle Pretzels. I don't know where Dots is,
No,
but I bet
no.
they're good.
Yeah, could be.
So the origins of red barns.
Mm-hmm.
Barns are traditionally red for a practical reason. The early European settlers mixed iron oxide rust, what is rust, that's what it is,
Yeah.
into their linseed oil-based paints to provide extra protection against insects and the elements, and that chemical turned the paint red.
I'll be.
And then they figured out that if they added a star to it, that it was kind of an advertising for the services of the barn builder.
Huh.
Because they didn't just paint it on originally. They actually cut the wood and designed the star into the wood frame of the siding of the barn itself.
Wow.
So it was a way of showing off.
Mm-hmm.
To show that, hey, we built a good barn. Now, over the years, that it's kind of, they started off with 3 points and then 4 points, and typically the ones you'll see today are 5-pointed stars.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought that was really, really interesting. It's also said that in the traditions of the early settlers, the bar star, is a symbol of fertility and good luck, like an amulet or a talisman, I should say. Although it could have been more mundane purposes of advertising the services of the barn builder.
Wow.
Pretty interesting stuff. So, with everything, there's a history behind it.
Yep, sure is.
Early barn stars were a type of folk art, and the colors carried specific meanings, according to this person, Jacqueline, whose name only Skip could pronounce.
Oh, great.
Krymowski.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
That's somebody from up north.
Yeah, it is.
Black stars were for protection by binding or mixing the elements of curses. Okay. White was purity and energy. Yellow meant health and godliness. Blue meant spirituality and peace. Brown was earth and strength. Green was fertility, growth, and success. Orange meant prosperity. Hopefully it will today.
Yeah.
Red meant emotions, passion, and creativity. And violet was sacredness. A mix of all those colors together meant there was a moonshine still in the barn. And open for business.
Apparently, yes. My goodness.
Barn stars aren't political.
No.
What what does it mean on the house? If you see a star on the house, it could be Chevy.
No, it couldn't be Chevy. No, not a star.
It could be purely decorative, or it could carry a meaning similar to that of a barn star, namely a wish for good luck and protection.
There you go.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. What is he watching?
I can hear
He's excited about the Black Friday deals at the new Nissan store.
I can hear
in
Amy
Texas.
laughing. I can hear Amy laughing.
Are you happy about that car, Chevy? Yeah, he knows it's almost time for me to be done with the show. He's really smart, and then I will eat, and then he will sit at my feet and beg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a sucker.
Yes, you are.
So I will say, you ain't getting none of this while I hand him pieces of ham.
Bless.
So tell us what's coming up on the program, brother.
What's coming up on the program? We have got Let's Talk Real Estate with Pam Harwell and Terry Williams. They'll talk local real estate here in Sevier County and surrounding areas. Then we're going to have a best of law talk. I just heard from Tim and Julie, and they're a little under the weather. Tim's still recovering from some surgery, and Julie's recovering from COVID, and her dad's recovering from COVID. So a lot going on. Plus, it's Thanksgiving. Everybody's with family. So we're going to run a best of episode of Law Talk as well. And then this afternoon, Carson and basketball at 1:45. So a lot going on.
So lots of stuff going on in the studio.
Yep. And
lots of things happening. I'm going to gorge myself on 6 ounces of hash browns loaded after I prepare an egg to go on top.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I didn't hear none cracking.
No, I bet you didn't. That's
Mama
funny.
said, well, I didn't want it to make noise for the radio.
Yeah,
program.
she's been running water all morning. It sounded like somebody going to the bathroom, but it's all right.
He said, you've been running that water all morning. Sounds like somebody going to the bathroom. So,
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Let the little children speak.
That's right.
So God bless you. Man, great job today, Skip.
Thank you,
y'all for taking time out of your morning to be with us on Saturday. We'll try to post some stuff during the week. I'm trying to get better about that. Do have a studio set up in here now. Skip, I'm going to send you a picture of that when we get done.
Okay.
To give you an idea about what we got going on. We're going to look at the weather. It's pouring the rain right now, so it may be another day in beautiful Minden, Louisiana. There's a place down the road called the Crawfish Hole number 2.
So there must be a number 1 somewhere else.
They must be.
That's awesome.
But my car almost went in there yesterday. I don't know.
I bet it did.
There's just something about the Crawfish Hole that just grabs my attention.
Yes, it does.
Hey, listen, God bless you. Hope you had a great holiday. Put your arms around them people you love if they'll let you and tell them so. Thank somebody for their service. And listen to your favorite radio show every Saturday morning. And if he's or she's not on, we're right here at Rick's South. So 105.5 Mix, 105.5 and Talk 106.3. God bless you. We love you. We'll see you next Saturday.